For decades, we imagined T-Rex as a giant monster with only one thought: eat.
The brain of T-Rex reveals clues about its senses, behavior, and hunting abilities. The most famous predator of history was not just about teeth, inside that massive skull. But what does intelligence really mean? Was T-Rex just a giant predator, or something much more advanced? Modern birds are living dinosaurs, and studying them helps scientists understand the minds of ancient predators. Intelligence is not only about the brain, it's also about how an animal understands the world. T-Rex likely had an extraordinary sense of smell, a powerful tool for finding prey across huge landscapes. Its eyes were positioned forward, giving it strong depth perception, useful for a predator that needed accuracy. A successful predator does not only use strength, it uses timing. It uses strategy. New evidence suggests T-Rex was not simply an instinct-driven killing machine. One of the biggest mysteries is whether T-Rex interacted socially. Large predators often learn from experience. T-Rex may have done the same. Power alone did not make T-Rex dangerous. The combination of body and brain did. Scientists compare fossils with living animals. They do this to unlock the secrets of extinct minds. The greatest predators are not always the strongest. Sometimes they are the smartest. A successful hunt required more than brute strength. Then, when the moment came, it could explode into action. Of course, even T-Rex could fail. A giant predator could not afford to waste energy constantly. Waiting for the right opportunity could be more efficient. Could experience have changed its behavior? Memory is possible. But fossil bones cannot prove exactly what it remembered. Learning from repeated experiences is plausible. But that is very different from proving advanced problem-solving. And this is where the evidence becomes uncertain. We have bones. We do not have behavior recordings. Animal intelligence is not simply a ladder from stupid to genius. Modern birds show remarkable cognitive abilities. T-Rex had a brain adapted to the demands of a giant predator. That does not mean T-Rex had a bird's intelligence. Crocodilians show behaviors more complex than their reputation suggests. These animals remind us that intelligence can take many forms. T-Rex had a brain adapted to the demands of a giant predator. Its nervous system had to process information from a huge environment. Predation itself requires constant decisions. We cannot know how consciously it made those decisions.
The old image of T-Rex was surprisingly simple.
modern paleontology gives us a much more complicated animal.
At the same time, calling it mindless would oversimplify the animal.
We know T-Rex had powerful senses and a highly specialized predator's brain.
But we cannot directly measure its thoughts, memories, or intelligence.
And millions of years have erased most of the story.
Whatever its intelligence, T-Rex was extraordinarily successful.
Its senses, body, and behavior worked together.
The famous jaws were only part of the story.
Behind those eyes was an animal we can never completely understand.
Not necessarily genius, not mindless, just extraordinarily well adapted. And that leaves us with one fascinating mystery. What did T-Rex actually think about the world around it? Behind that terrifying roar was a brain built for survival. Could T-Rex learn from experience? Scientists think it's possible, but fossils cannot give us a definitive answer. We can reconstruct its brain, but we can only imagine the world it experienced.
Maybe T-Rex wasn't a genius. Maybe it didn't need to be. It was simply one of evolution's greatest predators.